older brother. Anybody that has known Lucas and I since we were kids, if you could tune out for this part, that'd be fantastic. That's mostly this side. So I'm going to talk to this side now. Those that have only known Lucas and I as adults, this is for you to know about our childhood. Lucas and I never fought. We were angels for our parents. We never argued. We never broke any chairs. We never broke any windows. And we definitely never broke any walls. Right, Mom? All of those things may or may not happen. We don't talk about it. All right, but in all seriousness, we've mostly grown out of our childhood boys will be boys phase, except on the golf course. Anyone hanging out with Lucas over the last 2 years, and especially Brooke, has learned just how obsessive Lucas can be when he's trying to be better than me at something. And until he fixes that massive slice, it'll stay that way for a while. But I bring up golf not to remind Lucas that he can't beat me, but because I think it'll hit home for him what you both can expect in marriage. We'll start with the breakfast ball off the tee. I call this the wait till I've had my coffee phase. Everyone knows, especially Lucas, sorry to remind you again, that the first ball off the tee is just a donation to the trees because you're never finding that thing again. This is when you break out that breakfast ball and hit a perfect shot in the fairway, wondering why you didn't do that the first time. Just like off the first tee, you should try to start every day on a high note, and I think for both of you, that's reminding yourself how lucky you are to have that unconditional love for each other, and that all of us friends and family have seen you both grow into. If you have to wait until you've had your morning coffee to do that, that's fine. Second milestone on the course, that first birdie. This is for those good days when everything is peachy and the sky is blue and you really get to feed into each other and blossom. Brooke, I think you'd agree. Lucas always compromises, so most days are probably like those birdie holes, right? Always compromises. Always. But for those that aren't, I present to you the dreaded quintuple bogey. This is a hole that you might whiff once, you might shank one or two into the water, maybe a 4-putt, maybe a broken club. It's really a mystery out there. All of a sudden you've made a 9 on a par 4. This is for the tougher days. Marriage isn't perfect, but I think it's these days that you'll find make you the strongest. You'll learn to pick each other up, just like you do with your ball before you throw it into the pond. But for every one of those rough patches, you always have that miraculous 18th hole that brings you back to the course thinking you could just go pro with a little bit more practice. This is my biggest piece of advice for you both. End every day on a high note, no matter how the day went, so you can start the next together as a team and tackle it head on. You two are some of the strongest and the most loving people I know, and I'm honored to be here celebrating with you both tonight. So let's everyone raise a glass and give a toast. Lucas, I'm so proud of you and what you've become as a man. Brooke, welcome to our crazy, insane family. I love you both, and here's to happily ever after. Cheers.